Welcome to the Fluent Podcast. Really glad you could join us today on the English Learning Podcast playlist.
Yeah, welcome everyone.
Today we're diving into something, well, pretty essential for just talking to people in English. How to talk about your hobby.
It comes up all the time, doesn't it? Casually.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Our observations of just natural English conversations show that sharing what you're passionate about, your free time stuff, is just a huge way to connect.
It really is finding common ground, building that rapport.
Exactly. So our mission today is basically to give you the tools, the right phrases, the words, the sentence
The
structures.
stuff people actually use.
Right. So you can talk about your activities confidently, sound natural, maybe even, ask others about theirs without it feeling awkward.
And avoid those little mistakes that sometimes crop up.
Yeah, we'll cover those too. By the end, you should feel much better equipped.
And this isn't just about, passing a test or something.
No, definitely not.
It's for real life. Chatting with colleagues, making friends. It really opens doors when you can share this part of yourself.
Totally agree. And honestly, it's just fun to talk about things you enjoy.
It is. There's a real joy in discovering shared passions.
Okay, so let's unpack this. Where do we start? Maybe with the different types of activities people do?
Sounds good. How do we usually categorize them in conversation?
Well, first up, I guess, are the indoor activities. The stuff you do when it's raining or you just want to be cozy at home.
Right, like reading, maybe playing video games or board games.
Yeah, or just watching films, chilling out with friends indoors, that kind of thing.
And the language for that is usually pretty straightforward, isn't it?
It seems to be. You just read a book, play games, watch TV.
But maybe you add small words, like read in bed or play games online. Those little prepositions add context.
That's a great point. They add the detail without making it complicated. Okay, then there are outdoor activities.
Getting outside, fresh air.
Yeah, sports like football, skiing, swimming, or maybe quieter things like gardening or just traveling. Even shopping counts for some.
Definitely. And here the verbs sometimes shift slightly. We often use go plus the ing form, right?
Oh yeah, that's a big one. Go skiing, go swimming, go jogging.
Or you play football, play tennis. For gardening, maybe do some gardening.
Right, or
Yeah.
just I garden and go for a hike. That little for a feels like it emphasizes the event.
It does. It frames it as a specific outing. And
Yeah.
so those little collocations, word partners that make you sound more natural.
Good point. Okay, what about collecting things? Stamps, coins.
That's still a thing. And now you hear about digital things too, like NFTs.
Right. NFTs, non-fungible tokens, unique digital items, basically, like digital art.
Exactly. So with collecting, the language is usually very direct. I collect stamps.
Simple. The verb collect says it all.
Yeah. And the noun tells you the specifics. What's interesting, though, is people often use the continuous tense here.
Like, I've been collecting comics for years.
Precisely. That present perfect continuous shows it's ongoing. A long-term passion.
Makes sense. Okay, last big category, creative activities. This is huge.
Oh, yeah. Music, art, writing.
Playing guitar, painting, knitting, photography, writing stories, dancing, acting, so much.
And the language here. Usually direct verbs again, describing the skill.
I play the guitar, I paint, I knit, I take photos.
Yeah, much better than something like I do painting. Just I paint is more idiomatic.
And the little thing with instruments, play the guitar, play the piano using the.
It's small detail, but it's standard. Makes a difference.
So maybe pause for a second and think, listener. Which of these categories fits you best? What do you tend to do?
Good question. Now, just identifying isn't enough. How do we talk about how much we do it or how we feel about it?
Right, you might say something general like, I get up to a lot of things if you're busy.
Or I don't get up to much if you're not. Get up to meaning do. Very natural, quite casual.
Yeah, but then there's that subtle difference. I like doing yoga versus I like to do yoga. What's the feeling there?
Good one. Yeah. I like doing yoga. That feels more like general enjoyment, right? The activity itself is pleasant.
Yeah, the ongoing experience.
Whereas I like to do yoga maybe hints more at a choice or a habit.
Like, I like to do yoga on Thursdays. It frames it as a specific action or routine you choose.
Exactly. It's a subtle shift in perspective, not just grammar.
Okay, but what if you really like something? More than just
Yeah, we need stronger words. You could be fond of something. I'm fond of playing video games.
Or I'm into playing video games. That sounds quite enthusiastic.
Definitely, and for real passion. I'm passionate about painting.
Right. And notice the grammar there. That's a key point for learners. After those prepositions, fond of, into, Passionate about?
The verb has to be the ing form, the gerund.
Yes. Fond of playing, into playing, passionate about painting, not fond of play.
It's because the ing form acts like a noun here. It's the thing you're fond of or passionate about.
Getting that right really smooths out your English.
Oh.
Okay, but what if it's not that serious? You just kind of do it for fun.
Plenty of ways to say that, too. I like to dabble in cooking.
Dabble. I like that. Sounds casual, not too serious.
Exactly. Or you could say, I'm just an aficionado, meaning you appreciate it, but you're not, like, a pro.
Or simply, I play for fun. Or, I'm an amateur.
Yeah, all good ways to show it's for enjoyment. Maybe be a bit humble. Try saying those out loud with your own hobby. See how they feel.
Okay, so we know what we do and how much we like it. Now, let's add more detail. How often? When did you start? This makes it a real conversation.
Right. Frequency first.
Yeah.
You can use simple adverbs. I often paint. I regularly paint. I frequently paint. Easy enough?
Yeah, standard, but sometimes it's not that regular, is it?
True. So you might say, I paint whenever I can, or as often as I can.
Or whenever I get a chance. Those show the desire, but also, life happens.
Exactly. And if you want to express that limitation more directly, I don't paint as much as I would like.
Or, I don't get round to painting as much as I'd like. Get round to it. That's such a useful phrase for find the time.
Very common idiom. And of course, you can be super specific. Every Tuesday evening, once or twice a year, every weekend.
Once a week, twice a month, 3 times a year, whatever fits your reality.
Choosing the right one makes your description accurate.
Okay, this next bit is really interesting. Using different tenses to talk about when you started. This is where you can really show your English skills.
Absolutely. You can start simple. Present. Simple. I paint. States a fact.
But for starting something new, I recently took up painting. Take up is key for starting a hobby.
Yeah, or just, I'm new to it. Simple and clear.
Okay, what if it was a while ago? Simple past.
Perfect. I started painting a couple of years ago. Straightforward.
Or those nice idioms. I decided to have a go at painting.
Or, I decided to try my hand at painting. Both mean to try something new. Sound very natural.
They really do. And for hobbies that started way back and are still going.
Present perfect continuous is your friend there. I've been playing football for as long as I can remember.
Really emphasizes the duration. Or that fun idiom.
I've been painting for donkey's years.
Ah. Yeah, meaning for a very long time. Adds a bit of personality.
It does, and you can mix these. Like, well, I often paint now. Actually, I decided to have a go about 2 years ago because my daughter started classes.
So yeah, I've been painting for about 2 years now. See? Combining them gives a much fuller picture.
Definitely shows grammatical range. Oh, and don't forget, my friend got me into climbing.
Ah, yes. Meaning they introduced you and now you like it. Great phrase.
So useful. Practice these. Think about your own hobbies. When and why did you start? Try forming those sentences.
Good exercise. Okay, moving on. Why do we even do these things? What are the benefits? Talking about this adds another layer.
Yeah, the why is important. We generally see 3 big reasons pop up in conversations.
Yeah.
Relaxation, health, and socializing.
Makes sense. So for relaxation.
You could say, it helps me to unwind. Or, more casually, kick back or chill out.
Right. All mean relax. And grammatically, it helps me relax or helps me to relax. Both are fine.
Both totally fine. Very common. No real difference in meaning there for most speakers.
Good to know. What about health benefits? If it's exercise, for example.
You could say, I find that it helps me get into shape or keep fit or stay in shape.
Perfect for sports or even maybe healthy cooking.
Could be. And for the social side.
And allows me to hang out with friends, meet up with friends, chill out with friends, all very natural.
Yeah. Or more generally, it's a nice way to socialize.
Oh,
Or if it's outdoorsy, it's quite a nice way to get close to nature.
nice. So those cover the general benefits, but what about the specific feelings or effects?
Describing the feeling. Yeah, for stress relief, you could say it has a calming effect.
Or it's really therapeutic. That sounds quite deep, like it's good for the soul.
It does. Or the classic idiom, it's a great stress buster.
Love that one. Very common. And just describing why you enjoy it using adjectives?
It's super important. Be specific. I like climbing because it's really exciting. I love yoga because it's so relaxing.
I really like writing stories because it's creative and I like using my imagination.
Exactly. Use vivid words. And it works for dislikes too. I don't like jogging because it's tiring.
I hate watching TV because I find it boring. Fair enough.
So yeah, think about why you like your hobby. What feeling does it give you? Try using these descriptive phrases.
Okay, I have something I really want to emphasize here. It's about sounding natural when asking about hobbies.
Okay. What's the key insight?
In everyday, normal, casual English chats, we hardly ever use the actual word hobbies.
That is so true. Teddy
Yeah.
books love it, but real conversation, not so much.
Right. It can sound a bit formal, maybe even like an interview question. So, how do we ask?
Usually more indirectly, especially in just like daily chat.
Yeah. You might just ask, what did you do this weekend?
Exactly. And if they
Yeah.
say, oh, I went hiking, boom, you've learned about an interest without asking directly.
Or you could share something you did first. I went for a run earlier. Do you ever go running? Trying to find that common ground.
That's a great technique. Sharing first makes it feel less like an interrogation.
Okay, but what if you are trying to get to know someone better? Like on a date or meeting someone new?
Then maybe slightly more direct is okay, but keep the tone casual.
Like, so what kind of things do you like to do?
Yeah, that works. Or what do you like to do in your free time? Still avoids hobbies.
Right. Keep it light. Now, once they do share something, follow-up questions are key.
Oh, definitely. Shows you're actually listening and interested, like asking.
Oh, cool. How did you get into that? That's a classic. Asking how they started.
Yeah. Or how long you been doing that? Simple duration question.
You could ask, did you grow up doing that? Good for things like music or sports learned young.
Or do you usually do it alone? Or do you have friends who do it with you? Gets into the social aspect.
And always try to connect. If they mention something you've also done, even ages ago, share that. Oh yeah, I used to play guitar too. Builds connection.
Absolutely. It's all about making it a two-way street.
Okay, one last crucial point. A very, very common mistake learners make.
The grammar trap. I think I know the one you mean.
It's when people say, my favorite hobby is...
Yes. And then they use the base verb, like my favorite hobby is play the guitar.
Or my favorite hobby is collect stamps. We hear this quite a lot.
Yeah, it's understandable, but it's not quite right grammatically in English.
So the correct way. Use the gerund, the ing form, which acts like a noun here.
Exactly. My favorite hobby is playing the guitar.
My favorite hobby is collecting stamps. Playing the guitar is the noun phrase, the thing that is your hobby.
It's a small change, but it makes a huge difference in sounding natural. Practice that structure until it feels automatic.
Definitely. It's worth drilling that one.
Phew, we've covered quite a bit.
We really have. From types of hobbies, ways to say you enjoy them, how often, when you started, the benefits.
And crucially, how to ask others naturally. Plus that common grammar point.
So what does this all mean for you listening? Well, hopefully you've got a much better toolkit now.
Yeah, practical phrases and strategies for talking about your free time and connecting with others.
The next step, really, is practice. You've got to use this stuff.
Absolutely. Say the phrases out loud. Try them in conversations, even if it feels a bit clunky at first.
Maybe even try a new activity just to practice talking about it.
Good idea. Expand your horizons in your vocabulary.
So as we finish up, maybe a final thought to leave you with.
Sure, maybe think about this. What new hobby could you explore if you stepped just a little outside your comfort zone?
Ooh, interesting.
And how could you use some of these phrases we talked about today to share that new experience with someone?
Because finding things you enjoy, learning new skills, making friends through shared interests, it's not just about filling time, is it?
Not at all. It's about growth, connection, fulfillment. It really enriches your life and your ability to communicate in English, too.
Well said. So explore, practice, connect.
Exactly. Thanks so much for tuning in and joining our discussion today.
Yeah, thanks everyone. We'll catch you next time on the Fluent Podcast.